Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. So this video I thought I would do something different and actually do very quick reviews on sample products that I usually get either from Sephora or from samples with purchases, and just give you a rundown on my thoughts on them. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So a large part of what I have or I receive with my purchases are probably samples or sample sizes that they usually throw in the bag, and a lot of the times we probably don't realize how much we've accumulated, but it's probably a large percentage of what we have in our cupboards just laying around, or sometimes we may even just toss them out and maybe not even really pay attention to them. But I've realized that samples are such a great way, obviously not just to try things, but to really discover brands and what their strengths are. I actually have a whole drawer of foundation samples, which usually come in Sephora. Actually, they give you these little the samples are inside and they actually label the plastic, which I don't like because it gets really messy. But they usually come in small pots like this. Bring the camera down. So don't bother about these ones. These are paint pots, but pots like these, this one is from Bobbi Brown, and they actually put the name of the shade or the name of the foundation and the number that they've given you to try, because they color match you. So I actually do have a whole drawer of that, and I'm not so sure if the entire, well, this video will fit a critique on some of the samples I've chosen as of late, because I really have been in the market testing foundations the past month or so. So what I'm going to discuss though right now are just some great products that I've discovered through samples, and just some of the last few ones that I've actually tried out. So I'll start with skincare. I have this DDF Ultra Light Oil-Free Moisturizing Dew, which looks like this. And one I do not like so much, I guess because of its consistency. But the pump though and the packaging is really good. So it comes out really clear, and I'm going to show you guys. It comes out like this. Wasn't so fond of the formulation. I just felt like it just slid through my skin. It didn't feel like it actually really got absorbed. It's a Clarins Multi-Active Night Youth Recovery Comfort Cream. I do like Clarins products quite a bit, but this one didn't quite do it for me. It felt neither here nor there. It wasn't amazingly great, but it wasn't something that I would even think of repurchasing or reusing again. This one was a pleasant surprise, and I've had this for quite a bit, but I've just ignored it because maybe it's the packaging or the overall look of it that just makes me feel like it's an old woman's or a more mature woman's product. But this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex, and this one I've heard a lot of great things about. This has very good reputation for quite a while now. So finally last night I just decided to give it a try, and I have to say this truly deserves the reviews it gets. Next to my Mario Badescu, which has hyaluronic acid, which is their seaweed night cream. This one comes a really close, I mean almost comes to par with it, and I'm not so sure if it has hyaluronic acid, but it truly felt moisturizing, and it truly did absorb very instantly in my skin. And I'm not so sure if it was because I just exfoliated before I placed this, but I was very, very much impressed. So this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This Chanel Hydra Max Active Tint Lotion with SPF 15. I guess this is their skincare tinted moisturizer kind of thing, moisturizer and tint in one. But I wasn't so impressed with this, and I'm not so I only tried this once, I guess, because this wasn't the shade obviously of my skin. I think it's a bit darker, but I wasn't so impressed with the formulation. So this is definitely darker than my skin, but it feels very moisturizing for sure. It feels very mousse-like for me. I don't know if that makes sense. And also, I'm not a fan of tinted moisturizers, I guess. So it just does not give me the coverage that I usually expect. Without really going into detail, the Dior Hydra Life, which is also their tinted moisturizer, wasn't so impressive to me as well, especially since I have the Dior Skin Nude to compare it with, which really is mineralized based as well, and it's not a moisturizer, but it has minerals that are very beneficial to the skin as well, and it gives me the coverage, which is a bit medium without the consistency of foundation. So this one was a great disappointment. I was trying to test this for summer, but that's the only foundation I'm gonna discuss. Okay, and then I also got this Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I forgot where I got this from, but definitely not impressed with this as well. It just comes out really oily, and I'm not so sure. Like now it doesn't, but usually when you first squeeze it out, it was water or oil just coming out, and then I felt or saw the separation between the formulation. Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, which I have to say, very, very impressed with. This one does a really great job as well. It's a nude color, if you guys can see. It just leaves a very matte yet tacky feeling on the skin when you pat it in, and it really just gives you that primed feeling. It doesn't slip, slide, or get oily, and I think this is actually a really, really good lid primer. Very impressed with this one. This is a Josie Maran Argan Color Stick Petal Pink. It's like a cream cheek blusher, I guess, or like a multiple. That's how it looks, and I think they do this now in full sizes, and that is how it looks right there. It has that very organic kind of smell, like their argan oil, and it's very blendable, and it does leave a sheen though on your cheek, so it's not a glitter or a shimmer. It just, I guess having that formulation with oil, it just naturally leaves a sheen, but it looks very healthy though. But I usually like this, especially for the day, not so much for night, but just for adding that extra natural glow to your cheek. This is amazing, and the formulation is great as well. Of course, the Josie Maran Argan Oil, no need to review this, but definitely have repurchased this a couple of times. Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. I got this sample from Sephora, and then definitely impressed with it, so I have purchased the full bottle, full size. The Holy Grail, I received this in a sample, the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I was so impressed instantly. It was one of those things where you just hold your breath and you gasp because you wonder why you haven't discovered it before or nobody has really spoken about it. So this was definitely a great sample discovery, and this is Holy Grail for me now. Better than Dior Show, better than Smoky Lash. I have 2 samples, and they gave it to me twice. The first time, I was so impressed that I think I always usually give you a sample when you purchase, and I just requested for a mascara. So I have 2 of them, and this is the Chanel Inimitable Mascara Multi-Dimension Volume Length Curl Separation All-in-One in 10 Noir Black. And I absolutely love this mascara. It's the best definition mascara without clumping and just looking very polished and clean. Adds a little bit of length, but definitely a lot of definition while looking very natural. Josie Maran Instant Natural Volume Argan Mascara, which has very cute packaging, but unfortunately did not deliver at all. I just wasn't impressed. I felt like it was just a wand, and the formulation didn't really do anything. So I really highly suggest that anytime there's an opportunity to get a sample, do get them, because it's really a great way to just test the market, test products, and see which ones are the best. Not necessarily in the market, but the best for you and what works for you. And you'll never know, you might actually discover a product. Sample products serve as great travel containers, so don't just toss them out or disregard them, because even if you don't like the product they contain, you can actually just finish up the product. If they're really horrid, you can actually just throw them, rinse the container, and actually just use it for another product you like. You can peel off the labels, like you see this one here from Urban Decay, and you can just get a pen and relabel it. You don't even need a sticker. So that's another great thing about samples. I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.